Hey, hello, happy Wednesday. This is Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona, wishing you a fantastic Wednesday. Hope you're staying warm, man. 2 days of 40-degree weather in the morning. It has definitely brought a chill to the valley. But as I said yesterday, we still have beautiful blue skies and a lot of sunshine out there today. It is still beautiful here in the Valley of Phoenix. Kind of want to get close to finishing up the series we've been on here. We've been talking about the upgrades, the minor, both major upgrades that we can do to a house that bring back the greatest return on investment. You know, as the market is so red hot here, and we want to get the greatest return on our investment for the home that we purchased, maybe just a few short years ago, because the market has shot up so much, and we want to do that move up right now, and we want to bring the greatest proceeds out of the sale of our current home. These are some of the things we've looked at. We started out with the minor ones that don't cost as much money, but we see that they bring back over 100% or 100% ROI. Now, as we've been moving down the list, we've been talking about even greater, more costly upgrades and how they still bring back a large amount of return on investment, and they also bring back a great amount of appeal to buyers. Buyers, you know, especially when we talk about landscaping and doing things that increase curb appeal on the outside, they always will bring back right around 100%. And the more curb appeal we have, the more and more buyers are going to be appealed to your house. We talk about things like kitchens and bathrooms, how important they are. Master suites, hugely important. Extra space. If you have an extra attic space that you haven't been using for much more than storage, if you could put a bedroom and maybe even an ensuite bath up there, it's always going to be a great return on investment. Also, it's going to bring more appeal to buyers because that extra bedroom can serve as maybe a mother-in-law space. It can be a guest space. It can be a college-age child's space. They have their own space away from the rest of the house that they can kind of start to grow their independence, as it were. We talked about things like major kitchen remodels, major bathroom remodels. We talked about additions. We talked about outdoor living space. Today we're going to talk about bonus room updates. Now, a lot of builders, and since the last probably 20 years, they've been adding bonus rooms. Maybe the last 30 years, they've been adding bonus rooms over garages, etc. That a lot of people, sometimes they turn into exercise rooms. A lot of times they're just storage. Sometimes they're playroom for the kids. But updating those that they are even more functional space, especially if you turn them into an office, man, that can bring back almost 80% on ROI, and sometimes even more than that, especially considering today's work market, that a lot more people are working from home, and if they have a private office space that they can basically, hey, whatever time they start work, and then when they're done with work, they can come down, shut the door. Basically, that's kind of like the commute back and forth to the office, but it's that much shorter, but it's a place that they can go. This is where I do work. Then they can come downstairs or go to another part of the house that is not their office. This is where I spend time with my family. It's a great addition, and most people, and so many more people are telecommuting these days to work, that a private office in any of the flex space or bonus rooms that have been built into a lot of houses over the last 20 to 30 years becomes really valuable. And once again, it brings back a lot of appeal to buyers, because you never know if your buyer is going to be a telecommuter or not, or if maybe one of the husband and wife are going to be a telecommuter and the other one's still going to get up and go to the office to go to work. You don't know, but it becomes a much more valuable asset to the home to have a space that can be considered a private office. And like I said, almost 80% ROI is a great investment, and it does, once again, increase the value of your home and buyer appeal to your home. Next thing I want to talk about are bedroom updates. And as I've kind of been saying throughout this whole series, is that, you know what, a master suite, a really nice master suite, a really nice master bedroom is a huge appeal to buyers, because everybody likes to have their own retreat. It's kind of where they can pull away from the rest of the family, catch their breath, where they have a kind of a private place where they can go, private bathroom, a large private closet that they can have all these things. They can have their own little private enclave inside of the home. So bedroom updates are huge. And we're not talking about huge things. We're talking about paint, maybe flooring, maybe a throw rug, maybe a lighting fixture, things like this, maybe new drapes, new window coverings. Who knows? They can be as little as $100, and we can spend as much as tens of thousands of dollars on a bedroom update. But it doesn't have to be huge, and we find out that, you know what, we're finding almost 60% return on investment just to go out and maybe buy a couple of gallons of paint and change the color of the room. Maybe spend $400 or $500 on new window coverings. It changes the whole room. It makes it that much more appealing to buyers, and once again, it will help bring up the price of the sale of your home. Also, it just makes it that your return on investment is huge, and it makes it just a much nicer buy for everybody. Last thing I want to talk about, we talked about living room updates before, but we talked about doing the major ones. How about minor ones? Paint, rugs, maybe one piece of accent furniture that kind of draws the whole room together. Maybe new window coverings. Maybe refinishing the mantle on a fireplace. Maybe putting just a new surround. Not spending a lot of money, but bringing new life, new color, new focus to the living room. Once again, this one brings back the less return on investment. It's only about 40 to 50%, but it also it steps up the appeal to a buyer. And think if you could spend maybe $500 or $600 in the living room and see you get that money back, but also it has that much more greater appeal to buyers. Maybe if you get 2 or 3 buyers that are interested in your home because of these small updates that you've done, you start bidding more, and you know what? That return on investment goes way beyond 40 to 50%. It could go into 100 to 110, 120%. It could go way beyond that, especially if you get in a multi-offer situation. So all of these things are things that we can do, that some of them are small, some of them are large. You understand they bring back great return on investment, and they always will build appeal for the buyers that are out there, whether it be a minor bathroom update, minor kitchen update, minor living room update, whether it's an addition, whether it's renovating outdoor living space, whether it is doing a major kitchen remodel, doing a major bathroom remodel, doing a major bedroom remodel, or a minor one. It doesn't matter. But these are the things that we want to focus on if we're going to prepare a home for sale, if we want to make sure that we get the greatest return on investment and also increase the value of our home. These are the these are the improvements that we want to pay attention to. So it's going to be bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels. It's going to be, and they can be minor. It's going to be things like landscaping outside, maybe redoing the siding outside or painting outside. It's going to be those kinds of things that are going to greatly increase the appeal of your home. And then sometimes, you know what, if we bought a house that was built in 1980, it's time to redo that kitchen. And we're talking a major one. We're talking about changing the layout to kind of match today's lifestyle, to opening up walls so that we have that more open concept that more people are looking for. And then that is a major one. But you know what? We're going to see really close to 100% return on investment for those things we do when we spend that kind of money. Same with bathrooms. Adding finishing off a basement if you have a basement. Doing all these things, putting addition on, having any more living space. Once again, when an appraiser comes to a property, they appraise it by the square foot. So remember, if we add square footage of living space, we're going to see that multiplied back to us when we go to sell. So, hey, this is Jack Tubbs with the J Team, wishing you once again a happy Wednesday. We're going to start something new tomorrow. If you have any questions about the updates that I've mentioned, if you'd like a full list emailed to you, reach out to me. You can get a hold of me directly at 248-330-7972. That's 248-330-7972. Or you can email me, jack@thejteam.house. That's JACK at THE, the letter J, TEAM.house. Or you can call anybody at the office at 623-252-4061, 623-252-4061. Hey, thank you very much. Have a great Wednesday. This is Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona. Wishing you a fantastic Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow with some more news about what's going on in the Phoenix real estate market. Bye-bye.